We've been filming non-stop for weeks, and at this point, I honestly kind of just want to go home. But instead, I'm here announcing that it's time for Shovelware's Brain Game! Cynical at heart, still putting on a great big smile, it's your host, the Dancing Banana! Science rules. Okay, so there are two nondescript objects. One object exerts a nonspecific force on the other object, and the second object exerts an equal and opposite similarly nonspecific force back to the first object. Sir Isaac Newton wrote this down as one of his laws of motion. Which of his laws describes this? That's pretty based! Sports Mix! In case you thought baseball couldn't have any more rules, apparently the pitcher can only do very specific motions while on the mound, the intricacies of which we do not have the time to explain in a single question. Anyways, in baseball, what is it called when the pitcher does an illegal motion on the mound? Oh yeah, this is happening! Taste test. I love cake, and I love cookies. They share a lot of ingredients, but there's one particular ingredient that's considered the main ingredient in both. What is it? Correct! Memorable events. I've traveled back in time. I'm here aboard the RMS Titanic, and the date is April 15th, 1912. The Titanic is about to hit an iceberg and sink into the ocean. But which ocean is it? Gee, everyone's so lively. You know, I was just reminded put in the effort and you run, I mean, those are really difficult hobbies that So if anybody wants to trade up, I'm around. Oh, now I'm hungry. The power of music. What comes next in this musical sequence? Do, re, mi, fa. Science rules. All these normal questions have me pretty bored. You know who isn't bored but is aboard? Here with our special guest question, it's Barty the Smartboard.
Which camera am I looking at again? Oh, hey! It's me, Barty! Question time! The periodic table of elements is a reference meant to assist scientists by making it easy for them to look up different elements and their properties without having to memorize them. But we're throwing all that out the window and seeing if you've memorized one for the sake of trivia! What is the name of the element shown here? I'm outie! Peace!
Sports Mix. Did you hear Ricky Henderson has stolen over 1,400 bases over his career? I'll bet he's holding them all for ransom or something. In baseball, which base is stolen the most often? Not from my perspective. A novelty soda drinking hat. With this on your head, you won't have to worry about using your arms in relation to drinking your soda ever again. Until you run out of soda, well, then you'd have to use your arms to remove and replace the soda cans on the sides. Actually, if you could do that without using your arms, that'd be pretty impressive. Ooh, I want to see that now. You're this episode's grand champion! That's another episode of Shovelware's Braingame! Now it's time to say something interesting before I tell you this episode's sponsor. Shovelware's Braingame is brought to you by Shovelware Studios. That's because when you hear shovelware, you think quality.